Kama unaogopa sindano ni kitu utabidi utazoea. Wengine wanauliza, is it painful kama the other injections? No.
Because people are spending a lot of money to get the insurance covers. People are spending a lot of money or they are doing whatever they can to raise the money for SHA. And it's unfortunate that they don't get help. You know, politicians and whoever policymakers, they're just doing conferences like we are doing one, but they don't really go to see how she's suffering. They don't really go to see how that girl in Turkana, that girl in Pokot, a girl in Masailand cannot go to school because of menstrual pain. Giving these girls pads, then what? Yeah, when you give them pads, then what? I think I think menstrual health and menstrual hygiene should be taught well and very from the primary level, so that women grow understanding the problems of gynecological problems like endometriosis and how they can manage them throughout their life. Because right now we're just reacting. Let's do surgery. Let's do this. Let's do this. But we are not having a systemized, proper way of addressing it.
Can I read one message?
Yes.
Let me read one message that was sent on the group in like 2-3 days ago. This is a lady who was almost giving up. So this was her message. Hello my sisters, hope you're all faring well. It's bad for me, an endo fighter, and today I woke up with bad news. My uterus is invaded with fibroids, got severe uterine adhesions. I think the ones you were talking about.
This one is one internal.
Yeah, got severe uterine adhesions, lots of bleeding, and the doctors are recommending for uterus removal. Yet, I'm still recovering from laparoscopy.
Laparoscopy, another surgery she had.
Yeah, so that is just to read the most recent message.
Yes. So now what's next for Val?
Apparently we are reversing her condition. That is the game. We are not giving up until it's reversed. Yes. For me, that is my commitment for her. I want to see the end of it. We have finished the 12 weeks to wellness, yes, but we have not finished endo.
Yes.
So for me, game on. I'm fighting endo. Yes. Yeah. I want whatever I called her here for. I can deliver it. That is my challenge. Yeah, I have to deliver it.
So, what was the hardest thing about this treatment?
Back struggle.
The needles, the needling.
Tell us about them. Was it your first experience?
Yes. It's something you can do. I mean, not scare people. Kama unaogopa sindano ni kitu utabidi utazoea. Wengine wanauliza, is it painful kama the other injections? No. To explain aje. It's like inadunganga nerves. Is it?
It has an electrical field.
Yeah, it's like shock. Because see, unajua the other sindano is just painful and that's it. Hii ikitolewa, you don't feel the pain. Ikiingia, you don't feel the pain. Lakini, there's a way he does it. You know, it's like, akiuzungusha, there's a certain point of scan, kama like a shock, but it disappears immediately. So I wouldn't say kuna the hardest, because siogopi sindano. But when I came, I used to sweat a lot. He used to tell me my fingers are sweating a lot. I think ni uoga ya having injections kwa mwili na si moja ama mbili ama tatu. But I wouldn't say it's hard. It's something my body has adapted to. Like, I want it more. I'm even sad that we are coming to an end.
Great. So, apart from helping you with your condition, are there any other advantages that you gained from our treatment?
Siku nimechangamka.
Yes. Tell us, how were you before you came here, and what's the difference that you can notice?
Chenye ilikuwa inanisumbua sana ni fatigue.
Yes.
Fatigue ilikuwa inanisumbua sana. Like, nilikuwa nakaa jiuliza, ama nakuanga tu lazy, ni mimi sijui. I didn't see it as fatigue. Kwa juza kweli nakuanga lazy aje. Like, doing simple tasks kwa nyumba, ningechoka ama ni take break.
Yes.
Like simple as kuosha vyombo, kuosha nyumba. But siku hizi nimechangamka.
Okay, great. So Doc, why did you decide to approach the body holistically, in that even if she came with endo, we also helped her with her headaches, her painful legs, her fatigue? Why?
Because when I look at an egg, it has no edge.
It's all rounded.
Yeah, when I look at an egg, it has no edge.
Yes.
So the body has no edge.
Yes.
Yeah, the body is all one. It's all connected. Everything is connected to everything. You know, we have what we call the central nervous system. We also have the autonomic nervous system. All these systems work to communicate back to the body. So you may have a small thing in the toe, but it's also maybe the biggest thing that is affecting your body. I'll give you an example. Yesterday I had a patient who came in. She was an elderly lady with a stiff neck for the last 2 years. They have done everything. They have gone to every single doc you can think of. They have done injections. They are now preparing for surgery.
Yes.
Okay? She came and we assessed her. What was interesting, she had an infection. She had I think a spider bite on this toe.
Yes.
1980.
1980.
1980.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
It took almost a year to heal. That toe took almost a year to heal.
Yes.
But then finally it healed. But her gut had never, since that time, her gut never settled. She could eat, if she ate, there's some food she would eat and immediately go diarrhea. Okay? Immediately. So developing that kind of a gastritis. And it started after that.
Yes.
And then this one, the neck. The neck came as a result of, she felt like she something tight and she wanted to rub. And every time she rubbed, it got more stiffer. Okay?
Yes.
So until now, she couldn't sleep. She can't sleep. By the time she's coming here, she can't. When you see an adult crying,
Yes.
they can't sleep. They're frustrated. Then you know it's very heavy. So listened to her. In fascia, we ask a lot, old is gold. So for me, that was very important. And, very, very important. And I remember I was mentioning that toe is very important. And everybody was looking. Even, remember we were with Dr. Adam.
Yes.
Even him, he was like, are you sure? Are you sure this is not quackery? You know? But then I explained to him, look, if this kidole that was cut in 1980 stayed for 1 year, it means her lymphatic system was always fighting to kill that infection. Her body immune system was always trying to heal this.
True.
Isn't it? So if it took a year, how much tissue compensation do you think happened? A lot. Okay? And then after that, because nobody again addressed the lymphatics to help. Lymphatics are like they're like the air cleaner of a car. Kusanya uchafu. So I examined the lymph nodes. And here the lymph nodes were blocked. Release the lymph node on the feet first.
Yes.
And then release the lymph node here and the neck was free to move.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay? The pain that was 9 out of 10 or almost 10 out of 10, gone. So what does that mean? The body is interconnected. As a clinician, you need to think beyond pain.
Okay.
You need to think beyond pain. You need to think about function. You need to think about the anatomical structure that are involved with whatever you're trying to treat. You need to understand the anatomy, understand how the glands get affected, understand how the lymph gets affected, understand how the blood vessels get affected, understand how the nerves get affected. You have to have this understanding, and the muscles and the joints. Once you understand how they get affected and how they work together, then it just becomes easy to apply the anatomical knowledge to deal with it.
No. So now what's next for Val?
Apparently we are reversing her condition. That is the game. We are not giving up until it's reversed. Yes. For me, that is my commitment for her. I want to see the end of it. We have finished the 12 weeks to wellness, yes, but we have not finished endo.
Yes.
So for me, game on. I'm fighting endo.
Yes.
Yeah. I want whatever I called her here for. I can deliver it.
Okay.
That is my challenge. Yeah, I have to deliver it.
Well, are you ready for the challenge?
Of course.
So we're still coming on here to the Human Garage to still see if you can get better results.
Yes.
Sure. So as we wind up, please tell your community about your campaign.
So majorly, I would work with Doc closely, because I mean these ladies need help. If Neza, can I read one message?
Yes.
Let me read one message that was sent on the group in like 2-3 days ago. This is a lady who was almost giving up. So this was her message. Hello, my sisters. Hope you're all faring well. It's bad for me, an endo fighter, and today I woke up with bad news. My uterus is invaded with fibroids, got severe uterine adhesions. I think the ones you're talking about.
The endometriosis one is one internal.
Yeah, got severe uterine adhesions, lots of bleeding, and the doctors are recommending for uterus removal. Yet, I'm still recovering from laparoscopy.
Laparoscopy, another surgery she had.
Yeah. So that is just to read the most recent message.
Yes.
I would really want to work closely with Doc. Let me tell you, people say the treatment is expensive, but to me, I wouldn't say it's expensive. Looking at it on this angle, surgery ya endo siku hizi wanakataa NHIF. They say they don't cover for long-term illness. Mostly wanakataa. We only have clinic yenye iko Kerogoya, Dr. Njagi, that wanajaribu na NHIF. Even though unapewa NHIF, unapata you end up going to your pocket like sourcing for like 600k. And you see you've not gotten a solution. Umefanyiwa surgery. Then unakaa tena unasikia msee anasema nimeambiwa niende surgery nyingine. Mimi naweza taka work closely with Doc. Even though we can customize packages for women special who have endo to help them, because as far as I'm concerned, mimi nimeona change kwangu kama example yenye imework. So mimi naweza taka tusaidia hawa wasichana na si hawa tu, pia reaching to younger women who have endo and don't know they have endo. That is as early as people who are in primary. Number 2, I would want to tell them they should embrace this kind of treatment. The same way, when I started surgery, my surgery is an open surgery. Ile unakatwa, wanatoa chenye wanaona, you know, with their bare eyes. Wakishatoa, wanafunga. That was the initial way of diagnosing endo. Then they waka advance, wakasema unaweza fanywa transvaginal screening, vitu kama hizo. But I think I should also do that, because when I came here I had already done a TVS screening to like gauge on where we are and something like that. So naweza taka kuambia wasiogope, wakuje watry. It may take a longer period than surgery, but for sure your life ita change in terms of pain. Pain mimi kwangu imereduce sana. Even when I'm on my menses imereduce. Na symptoms, endo inakujanga na symptoms zingine crazy. Kuna time I was not able to sit hivi. I used to sit like this, like slanted like this, because I also have endo in my rectal. But siku hizi niko sawa. The nausea, they are managed. Like if you manage the symptoms more, pia the pain will go.
Yeah.
And also they will be able to go back to their normal lives. Na pia, serikali please. Mtuangalie, because tunaumia. Sana wasichana wako employed. Kuna time kwa hoteli, msichana alikuwa na serve. She was in pain. Ile unaona udem anaumia. I had to ask her, you sick? Do you have endo? She started crying. tupeni tu siku 2-3 tuumie kwa amani, turudi job. Please, mtu angalie hiyo sector.
Yeah. So Doc, what needs to be done in terms of policy changes in relation to endo and the way the medical field views it and how it treats it?
I think it's more, for me, it's to call on the government, the Ministry of Health, to stop being microscopic. You know, let's not just focus on what we know. If other things are there and they are scientific and they can be shown, they can be proven, they have been proven scientifically, because fascial manipulation is a proper. I don't know of another manual method or manual treatment that is well researched than fascial manipulation.
Yes.
So the Ministry of Health should give it a consideration.
Yes.
To have more people trained, medical doctors, physiotherapists, more people get trained in fascial manipulation, and also have fascial manipulation in SHA, so that then people can use their cover to get care. You know, it's sad that insurance companies only like you when you have something they can switch off. For example, you have a cat, but whenever you have a chronic illness, they will never cover. That's why I never get insurance. I don't need it. If I'm to die, let me die. But I don't need an insurance that will only cover me when I'm well. But when I'm really sick, then they have conditions for covering me. You know, for me, I find it's hypocritical.
Yes.
If they want to cover people, they should, whenever they are coming to ask you to take a policy, it should be very clear. We'll cover you either full or we don't cover you. There's no point of I cover this. How do I select my disease that I want to be sick with? You know, as a patient, how do you select a disease? You can't select a disease. You know, so and they should make it. If they want to help people, they help people. If there's a business, then they do it as a business. Because right now, I would say what they're doing is more business, and that's why even when patients are sent here for treatment, they will start all sorts of stories. Oh, we can't cover this. Oh, it's not scientific. But nobody from any local insurance company or even international has ever come and say, provide me with proof, provide me with research that what you're doing is scientific. They just say, oh, it's not scientific, but they don't research. You know, so I can tell you for free that their aim is not to help patients, because if their aim is to help patients, their center interest would be to help patients and to be able to find solutions for patients that are scientific. If you know, if she can be sent for physio, to do a hot pack, to do massage, okay, and the insurance will pay for it, why can't she be sent for manual therapy? Yeah, manual therapy, because it's the same. Okay, so we as a people, and also you as the policy makers and you as the government, you need to get over these stereotypes of first of all blocking people from care, number one. Two, being the one to decide what is scientific and not scientific when you are not asking for that proof. You need that proof. Ask for the proof, so that if it's proved to be scientific, please cover it. If it's proved not to be scientific, then absolutely don't cover it. But don't let people suffer when you have a chance, when you have the capability of helping and making a difference in their lives. Because people are spending a lot of money to get the insurance covers. People are spending a lot of money, or they are doing whatever they can to raise the money for SHA. And it's unfortunate that they don't get help. You know, politicians and whoever policymakers, they're just doing conferences like we are doing one, but they don't really go to see how she's suffering. They don't really go to see how that girl in Turkana, that girl in Pokot, a girl in Masai Land cannot go to school because of menstrual pain. Giving these girls pads, then what? Yeah, when you give them pads, then what? I think menstrual health and menstrual hygiene should be taught well and very from the primary level, so that women grow understanding the problems of gynecological problems like endometriosis and how they can manage them throughout their life. Because right now we're just reacting. Let's do surgery. Let's do this. But we are not having a systemized, proper way of addressing it.
Great. So Val, what are you looking for now that you're done and you still come? So what is your future in what in the future you're looking forward to achieving with this campaign?
Majorly is to help women.
Yes.
So I've been to conferences, endo conferences, but we only talk to gynas.
Yes.
We don't have someone like Doc who can come and have another approach.
Yeah, different.
So also Doc, we also have endo days. Maybe we can work with something, we incorporate something, and then we publish sheets out there. People can meet somewhere and for coffee or something can discuss, because I've been to those forums, but we only talk to gynas, and gynas is surgery.
Yeah, I think
Surgery, the
more
coils.
wellness. Yeah, I think more this forum should be open more, so that we have a discussion of our wellness. Endo does not require curative kind
Yes.
of treatment. It requires more wellness approach.
Yes.
You know, so we need to have a forums whereby people discuss, and so that the surgeon knows what I can do, and I know what the surgeon can do.
Yes.
You know, and the other person and the other person and the other person, so that each one of us we take our role. And once we take our role, then the beneficiary is definitely the patient. And all of us took oath for that. Yeah.
So there you have it, guys. We've come to the end of this informative session. Thanks a lot, Dr. Amisi, for your insights about endometriosis. And thank you a lot, Val, for agreeing to share your story with us.
Welcome.
We wish you the best, and we hope to see you still coming to the Human Garage. Please reach out to your group. Tell them you have an alternative way of seeing it.
I do.
And we'll definitely help them. So there you have it, guys. Until next time, until the next podcast, I've been your host, Gift Nyaringi. See you. Bye.